Hey there! Today, we're going to look at a super simple game with just 3 cups and a single coin. It seems easy, but it has a secret twist that tricks almost everybody. You ready to see if you can beat the puzzle?
So, want to play? I'm going to give you a choice that seems really obvious, but there's a hidden catch. Seriously, most people fall for it. Let's see if you can spot the smart move.
Okay, here's the setup. 3 cups, 1 little coin. Looks just like one of those shell games you've seen before, right? Well, trust me, this simple game holds a huge secret about how our brains work.
All right, part 1, the simple guessing game. Let's do this. We start with just 3 cups. Let's say a red one, a blue one, and a yellow one. And hiding under just one of them is our prize, a single shiny coin.
Okay, your turn. I've hidden the coin. Now, just in your mind, pick a cup. Which one is it? Red, blue, or yellow? You got it? Good. Lock in that choice.
So you've made your pick. Now, before we go any further, let's talk about your chances. What do you think the odds are that you picked the right cup on your very first try?
Well, with 3 cups and only 1 coin, the math is pretty simple. You have a 1 in 3 chance of being right. But here's the important part. That also means there's a 2 in 3 chance the coin is under one of the other 2 cups.
So yeah, your chance of winning right now is exactly 1/3. That's our starting point. Nothing weird has happened, yet.
But now, things are about to get interesting. Because I'm the host, and I'm going to make a very specific, kind of sneaky move. This is the twist that makes this whole puzzle so famous.
So you've picked your cup. Now, watch this. I know where the coin is. So I can look at the 2 cups you didn't choose, and I will always open one that I know is empty. And just like that, one of the wrong answers is gone.
And that leaves us right here. 2 cups are left, the one you picked at the very beginning, and the other one that I left closed. So here's the million-dollar question. What's the smart play? Do you stay with your first gut feeling, or do you switch?
Now, before you answer, if you're feeling a little stuck, you're in good company. This is a really famous puzzle. When it appeared in a magazine in 1990, it started a gigantic debate. I mean, thousands of people, even math professors, wrote in to argue about the right answer. It was a whole thing. So, what is the answer that caused all that trouble? You ready for the secret? Let's break it down and see why one of these choices is actually much, much better than the other. It all boils down to this. Stay with your first guess or switch to the other cup. Let's see what the numbers say and find out which move gives you the best chance to win that coin.
Okay, this is the whole secret right here. Remember that 2/3 chance that your first pick was wrong? Well, if your first pick was wrong, and I just showed you where one of the wrong cups is, where must the coin be? It has to be under the other unopened cup. Me showing you an empty cup wasn't random. It was new information. When you switch, you're betting on that original 2/3 chance.
And here's what that looks like. If you stay, your chance of winning is still just 1/3, same as it was at the start. But if you switch, your chance of winning jumps all the way up to 2/3. You literally double your chances of finding that coin, all by just making that switch.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, there are 2 cups left, 1 coin. It has to be 50-50 now. And that is the trap. That's what our brains want to tell us. But it's not a 50-50 shot, because the host's action wasn't random. The host used inside info to always show you an empty cup, and that new information is the key to the whole thing.
If that still feels a little bit weird, hey, don't worry about it. Our brains just aren't built to think about probability this way. So let's try a really extreme version of the game to make the answer pop right out.
Okay, forget 3 cups. Let's imagine 1,000 cups all lined up. You pick one. Your chance of being right is tiny, right? 1 in 1,000. Now, I come along, and since I know where the coin is, I open 998 of the other cups, showing you that every single one is empty.
So now only 2 cups are left. Your original long shot guess with a 1 in 1,000 chance, and the one other cup I left alone. What do? Would you stick with your first pick? No way! You'd switch in a heartbeat. That other cup has soaked up all the chances from the other 998 cups. And that's the exact same logic as our 3-cup game.
So this is way more than just a party trick, isn't it? The secret to winning isn't really about cups and coins at all. It's a really powerful lesson in how to update what we believe when we get new information.
This puzzle actually teaches us 4 really good thinking habits. 1, always make sure you understand the rules. 2, really think about what new information is telling you. 3, if a problem is confusing, try an extreme version to make the answer clear.
And 4, remember that feeling confused is good. It usually means you're right on the edge of figuring something out.
So, I'll leave you with this little thought. This whole game shows how just one new piece of information can completely flip the odds. It kind of makes you wonder, what's one thing you believe right now that some new information could totally change tomorrow? Thanks for playing along.